morning, everyone. Welcome to the Chill and Heal Show. I am your host, Showgirl Chrissy, and Alderman in Ward 6, and my good friend Daniel Mowery, Mayor of Holt Ave. He is an extraordinary leader in Manchester, a good friend. We met just a few years ago, and you have changed. You've changed Ward 6. You've brought us all together. He's the heart of Ward 6, and he brings people together with his kindness, his leadership, his straight upness, and giving back. He doesn't stop giving back, and your business is about giving back as well. Holt Ave Community Training Center. I've been there several times, but I need to take one of your classes. I need to refresh because everyone matters. And every life matters. And you can see it right up on the screen, the hours of operation. Can you share a little bit about, first of all, welcome.
Well, thank you. It's always a pleasure to be here. You know that.
Always a pleasure. And I got to chill with him last night because he hosted our town hall for Ward 6. So thank you for showing up and standing up for all of us, ordinary, extraordinary people. And for those that, can't speak up themselves sometimes,
That's
and you
correct.
are our megaphone of awesomeness.
It's not only myself; it's everyone else.
No, it is. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a community thing. It's just I get things going, and like the town hall last night.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't want to go to the board of mayor of alderman meeting because it's long, and people were there. I mean,
it's long. We had 2 hours of public comment, but I just want to say I'm so proud of all the people that came out. They did extraordinary amounts of homework. They brought in so much. Sorry to cut you off if
That's
I cut
okay.
you off. I just get a little excited when people get so active and they're passionate. And all the state reps that came out and spoke against the insanity of the
Beach Street School.
Beach Street School. We love Beach Street, and we should have protected that park, and we shouldn't have given it away, and we should not be building on the inner city park. And there was a lot of reasons why people came out for funding, the insanity of what we're spending. How could we tear down a school? A good school.
Especially when we have schools, the old St. Joseph's School on Bridge Street. It's been there for 100 years, I think, and they're still using it for a public charter school. And I understand that these kids on Beach Street are in classrooms with no windows, but that's the fault of the planners who built that school because they're the ones that wanted open concept. Then they figured the open concept wasn't any good, so then they put these walls up. So now you're ripping the kids off of windows because you guys couldn't plan it in the beginning. In this planning, and we have to hold.
And we need to do better with our planning, and the planning has not.
It's not working.
It's not working.
But the town hall last night was amazing.
Yes, it was amazing, and so many people's voices were heard. It was great.
We had Senator Victoria Sullivan. She was there representing Ward 6, 7, 8, but she was there for Ward 6. We had you as our alderman. We had State Rep Larry Gagne, he was there representing our ward.
Love Larry.
He is such a good guy. We had the mayor there. He was there representing the city and taking questions, and a lot of heated questions.
Yeah, because us Manchester people, we're done. We're done with being overtaxed. We are done with the lack of accountability and transparency.
Yeah.
And we need better for all of us.
Yes, we do. And we had Dan Berger on there. He was late, which myself. I am furious. When I have a meeting, I expect people to be there on time.
Pronto.
And I started the meeting 30 seconds after it was supposed to start, which is late for me. And I run it. I'm not saying a tight meeting, but I don't want people to drag things out. And we had some speakers that dragged and dragged and dragged. It's like, get over it. That can has been kicked,
I just needed to pick a few more cans.
Right. And the thing is, the residents of Ward 6 came out, and it was amazing. There's some people there I did not know, but they live on the other side of
Holt Ave.
Of Holt Ave. There's two different sides of Holt Ave, and great, and we're going to find out more stuff coming down the road, which we will show people what things that are being investigated, in the schools and things like that, and we'll be showing that stuff.
Oh, yes, yes.
So, but we can't until we get proof, like we do investigate everything, because we need to have our facts.
We need to do better.
Yes, we do.
We just need to do better. We can't be brushing things under the rugs, ignoring them. There is a problem. I just want to share, there's so many great speakers from the other night. I highly recommend going and checking out all the comments, public comment for that evening. It's really, really important. And see how people voted. Because that's the key thing is there are consequences when you vote a certain way. And when people have laid out the facts and you still vote a certain way, and we're talking people that are just, they're not, this is not an emotional thing.
No,
this is like fact-based.
Yeah, it's the wallet.
It's the wallet, and people we can't be taxed out of our homes anymore. We can't afford this anymore. And we need to protect those that are vulnerable, and we need to protect and make sure that they can stay in their homes.
Yeah, because we have people in Ward 6 that are living paycheck to paycheck.
Yep.
And there's parents that are working 2 jobs and can't attend these school functions. Jim McConnell.
And to stand up and
stand
fight for
up
their children.
And fight up for the children, because Alderman at large for the school board, Jim Connell, he was saying that they can't get parents to come to these after-school programs because parents are working 2 jobs, or mom's working day shift, dad's working evening shift. Mom's got to be home to cook for the kids and things like that. It's common sense. The taxes that we are getting hit with are ridiculous. I mean, under the Biden administration, under now this so-called bond that should be rescinded, but
I guess the thing is, let me bring up a couple things, because people were well prepared at the meeting, and I have so much respect for so many people and for getting us more facts. And first of all, why is the focus not on improving the current students' education? These are simple questions that should have been answered. We're never getting real answers.
We just
There's behavioral problems. Kids don't feel safe in schools. And I said it in my comments. I speak for the people that can't speak, and those that are in the schools and I would never name names, but I'm speaking for those people that can't speak up because they're blacklisted if they do. They're bullied, and those are everyone from teachers to administrators, so many people that come and know that I'm going to speak up for them. They were not okay with the Beach Street and how the money is being spent. They need support in the classrooms. They need accountability. We have to focus in on doing what's right, behavioral issues. This is not safe.
No, it
and
is.
Kids, what they did, and yes, the schools did it. Not the schools, the administration that kept the kids masked up, the teachers masked up for way longer than they should have been. Way longer than any of us people, going to the grocery stores. The kids were masked. That we see what's happening.
Go
to
back
the
on
poor
it.
kids,
Yeah.
mental health, being left behind. This is not okay. And for them not to take responsibility on this, and for them just to think that a big shiny building is going to make a difference, it's not. Because, and they want to talk about equity. Equity, all children matter. Not just so many kids right at Beach Street. Beach Street kids matter. All the other kids matter. The teachers matter. Everyone matters. And the taxpayers matter. And how we spend the taxpayers' money, that's our responsibility.
Yep. And the thing is, you were saying, the kids matter and all that. How about the citizens in that area? Those citizens in that area, they're living paycheck to paycheck.
Yes.
And a lot of them are probably on assistance. And the thing is now,
Rents are going to go up.
Rents are going up, and there are
more and more.
There are landlords that don't even come to their properties because they just automatically get their money from the government, on Section 8 and things like that. And we need absentee landlords is what Victoria Sullivan called it.
Yes.
Senator Sullivan said.
Yes,
Yeah, absentee,
she's amazing.
She is. And that's the thing is we need to hold these landlords accountable too, instead of ripping off these poor residents, because these people are hurting. It's just...
And no one needs higher rents. We're already tapped out. Tapped out. Enough is enough.
Yeah.
And there was some of our aldermen, Alderman Lavasser, Vincent, Alderman Sapienza, and Alderman Terrio, and Alderman
Cantor,
and Kelly Thomas. We were the ones that held the line and voted against it. And we're not voting against the children. We're voting for a better solution for the kids, because all the kids matter. And that adequacy aid should be going in supporting the classrooms.
Right.
And getting the kids the IEPs that they're not getting.
Right.
And these are things that just get brushed under the rug.
Yeah, and one thing
ignored.
And one thing that was brought up last night at the town hall, and correct me if I'm wrong, but these kids that are on that EFA or education funding, a grant or whatever that is, when they get to go to another school, the state is still paying the school for those kids that are going to another school. So they're getting money for a child that's not even there. So why is the budget going up every year?
Yeah.
I mean, this is, I don't know. Why? Come on. And what was that?
The enrollment is down, and that's the other thing is Ken Tassi, former school board of Ward 6, and now he's the chair of the MRC. I highly recommend, if you want to get involved, if you want to understand more, it's been amazing. Oh my God. State Rep Brian Cole, shout out to him, because he did give Mayor Rue a solution, and it would have happened fast. But he chose to ignore a great state rep and all the state reps that came out and spoke against this and said we can do better with the taxpayers' money for the children and our community. And he ignored it. That's a problem.
Yeah. And the thing is, like I said, parents are living paycheck to paycheck. They're working 2 jobs.
Yep.
And having kids in sports, which all kids should, majority of kids should be in sports. It doesn't matter.
Kids need to be active. We need more recess.
And
I'll always say it.
Less phones. We all live on our phones, but these kids live on their phones. And back to the COVID and things like that. I have a relative, kind of like a relative, who teaches 3rd grade. And she said the kids are so socially awkward because of COVID, because COVID has hurt these children. And our school district was the last one to open.
Yes.
And if it wasn't for the governor.
They were forced, Governor Sununu had to say, you need to go back.
Yeah, under the Craig administration, she kept it closed and closed and closed. And,
That is awful, beyond awful. I'm glad that we got Mayor Craig out of office, but we still need to do better. I supported Jay Rouet, and I'm now I have regrets, and I'm really sorry that I encouraged so many people to vote for him. There's some things that he's done great, but you know what? I ran on accountability and transparency, and I ran for the taxpayer and for the children, and we cannot afford to have more taxes. And in that budget, he put the budget forward, higher taxes. I did not vote for that. And then again, he votes for this insane 39 Beach Street. Oh no, he didn't vote for it. He just said he was going to vote for it. But Chris Morgan in Ward 1 was the one that
not 39
voted.
Beach Street.
No, it's not 39.
Beach
Street School.
Yes.
39 Beach Street was a different scenario.
We're not going there.
We're not going to go there.
They've already trashed you in that one, and we can thank certain members of the Democrat.
Which is, election interference. We won't go there right this second.
Yeah,
but
no,
we need to do better, and it's just not okay.
Yeah.
It's not okay.
And that's why people ask me why I do what I do. You know, I teach, and I get into politics. I probably will never run because as soon as I say I'm going to run, then the same ones come after me all the time, and it's fine.
That's what happens when you're doing good things. They come after you.
So that's why I have these block parties, these town halls. The town halls are very educational because you learn more from a town hall than you do the board of mayor or alderman because at the council meetings you only have 3 minutes to talk. At the town hall last night, people had more than 3 minutes. Some people kept on going on and on and on, but a lot of people spoke in 2 minutes, and they got to the point. I like Jay and all that.
You can like Jay, but
he was on the hot plate last night.
He ran on, not upping our taxes, cutting spending, and so forth, and that is not what he has done, and that is the problem. For me, promises made, promises kept, period, and that is not okay. We cannot afford it. People can't pay for their food, their prescription drugs. I mean, and you know what? I did see a post. We're not going to release that post about someone saying that
I'll read it.
Let's share it a little bit. We're not going to name names or anything right now because we want to verify everything.
Yeah.
But
so this person is a state rep, okay, and it says here, okay, I've got an 85-year-old woman who lives across the street. She won't give up her house. She is sitting on $350,000 and she can't afford it anymore. And you're saying give her a tax credit? No, we should have a program that gets her out of the house. I mean, we need to get new people to come in and occupy those houses. Now
that's disgusting. We need to protect the people that have lived here first. We need to do what's right. They bought their homes. You know what? Taxation comes from inflation. Taxation comes from the our houses being reevaluated. It's out of control. Yeah. You know what? It's like they just want us out. Yeah. And no, we're not leaving. This is our home. We are Manchester people, and we're not going to be taxed out of our homes. We need better leadership, period. And people that say what they're going to do what they say they're going to do, period.
Yeah, and this poor lady has probably been in her house for 45 or 60 years.
Yeah, on a fixed income.
Probably making $900 a month on Social Security because she's.
And how do you stretch those dollars?
You can't. And I help out our pantry at my parish, and let me tell you, I go to a Price Rite. I'll be the first one to tell you. I go to Price Rite. It's affordable. It's not all the filet mignon and scallops and all that, but their prices are reasonable. I mean, I paid 64 cents for a can of generic vegetables. You go to other stores, there's $1.29, $1.69. I live on a tight budget.
Yeah.
Because I'm paying high electricity in my office. I mean,
the costs keep going up and up and up, and I think that people don't get this. When all of our we're all being taxed. They're like, oh, it's only this. You know what? You add this, and then all of a sudden the businesses have to increase their prices. Before you know it, we just can't afford anything. Yeah. This is not okay. We've got to protect our seniors.
Yeah.
And don't we want our children to get a home and be able to purchase a home?
And a decent education?
And, be able to rent an apartment. I remember renting an apartment. I mean, I'm going to age myself. It was $400 a month. Literally $400 a month. I lived on Rimmon Street. It was a beautiful place. I mean, I can't even imagine what it is today. And I'm not saying that people shouldn't make money, but this is also, it's just out of control. Yeah. It's completely out of control.
This is how old I am. I mean, I moved out of the house when I was 18 before I went to college. And I rented an apartment, which was an old stone house. It was gorgeous. I paid $150 a month.
Wow.
Okay?
Wow, that's amazing.
That was with everything. And I had brown windows in the corner, like towers, and I had a bedroom, and I had a little sitting room, and I had a bathroom, and a kitchen, and a living room, and it was secure, and it was in Pennsylvania. Yeah, that's cheaper there, but $150 a month. Now, what are apartments? My niece is paying, I think, $1,800 a month for a one-bedroom apartment. Who can afford that? And she works a good job.
It's out of control, completely out of control. What a disgrace. And there was a gentleman last night at the town hall. I won't name names, but he came out hard, and he's like, you know what? That vote is affecting all of us for the next 30 years. And that's not okay.
Yeah. If you want to watch that whole, it
Yes.
was an hour and 30 minutes. It's on Chrissy Cantor's Facebook page. It's on
Victoria
Sullivan's
page.
It's not on mine because this thing here,
Not very social?
no, it's like, I hate it. I hate it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hold up.
I hate my phone. And it's just,
let me
it's
send
great.
this to voicemail. Oops.
Oh, sorry about that. But anyway, before we run out of time,
Yes.
February is Heart Month,
Yes.
okay? February is Heart Month, so, make sure you go to see your cardiologist, get your blood work done, make sure you learn how to do CPR. We do it at the office, we go to trainings, we go to other places, we go to daycare centers, you name it, we do it. I have 9 instructors. I have 2 more instructors that just got certified, and because I'm an instructor trainer, and we're going to be getting them on board. They have to go through a couple more classes. I have to monitor then, And I've been teaching CPR since the 90s. And I've been doing CPR.
I'm feeling very safe.
And I've been doing CPR since 81, since I was
Oh my gosh.
44 years, so I was 16.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, I am
that's
60
amazing.
years old. And
60 years old.
and I
I'm
don't-
55.
And I don't feel it. I don't feel
don't feel it
I look
either.
it, but I don't feel it.
No,
But,
you do not look it. No, no, no.
So-
You know what? It's I also want to touch base, about giving back and so forth. And
Yes.
Chill Cares, our nonprofit that I'm a director on. We work with the Solinsky Cancer Center and extraordinary people. So many people. Who isn't touched by cancer?
Yep, I was, you know that.
Yes,
Yep.
prostate cancer, and how many years?
13? No, 25. 12? 13? 12 years. 12 years cancer-free.
Amen.
Amen, and let me tell you.
Amen.
That was the year that I lost my parents. I lost my first partner. I got
Oh.
cancer. And, I left the church. And if it wasn't for Cancer Treatment Center of America in Philadelphia, they brought me back to the church. Great hospital. All hospitals are great, but this one is really amazing. And let me tell you, I feel better. I get my PSA checked every year. I was there Monday.
It's a simple blood test, gentlemen. It's so important.
Yeah, and I go there, and my doctor, who has been a friend of mine for a long time, says, "Oh, you're in that age bracket now." I was like, "Oh, here we go. I need a bone density test." Who was like, "Come on, really? I just graduated. What happened?" So, anyways, so make sure you take care of your health, your mind, your body.
Yes. Food matters, what we put in our bodies. Oh, shout out to Fresh Chef Cafe. I will be finishing my clean slate. It is the smoothie of the month. It's one of my favorite. It has a little charcoal in there. It's amazing. The girls are amazing. And they were actually at our event, at our event last night at Chill Spa, where we took care of a bunch of women who were battling cancer or have gone through cancer, and we worked with the Solinsky Center. Can you share, Brendan, that picture of us? We had a special event, but when we raised, last night was just about taking care of women and Jamie, one of our special chill girls, battled cancer.
Ugh.
And she is doing great. That's Anne-Marie Hafman, Kristen Jordan, Jamie next to Kristen Jordan, Caitlin, who's our president, and me. And we get to go and give gift cards to the cancer patients at the Solinsky Center. And I just can't say enough
Gift
great
cards
things.
to your place?
Gift cards of, we actually purchase them at different places from Market Basket to Walmart, depending what they need, But last night we were treating some of our guests from the Cancer Center, which is just, it's beautiful to see people just connect. And thrive.
Yeah.
Thrive through the heartache.
Yeah.
And it's just, it's a beautiful thing. I can't say enough great things about Kristen Jordan, Anne Marie Hafman, and the Solinsky Cancer Center,
And
our partnership, and for everything that you do.
No, and all your staff too, because my town Denise.
Yes.
She's 81 years old.
Yes.
She lives in Gulfstown, and she comes.
And chills.
And she stops the house. Oh, she said, where was I today? It's like, oh, you went to go see Chrissy's girls. And if you want a great day, great spa day, go see Chrissy. I'm not the spa type. Look at me. Do I look like spa type? No.
You would love a facial.
She did do my hair. She did do my hair one time. It was.
Come back in.
Yep.
I'll give you a cleanup. Our facials are extraordinary. I can't say enough great things. It is mind, body, and soul when you get a facial. Never mind glowing skin, which is amazing. And
when you do tummy tucks, let me know.
No surgery, no surgery. Maybe some fascia blasting.
Yeah, whatever that is.
Yes. So let's see. Where can we find you?
Holt Ave Community Training Center. Our website is hacpr.com. hacpr.com. You can call us at 603-628-0298. We offer classes Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. And we offer classes after 5 by appointment only for groups and things like that. We go to everywhere. Tomorrow I'm in a dental office here in Manchester. Last Friday I was at a daycare center, and I got more daycare centers coming up, and we're almost out of time.
I love it. Well,
thank you for everything you do, by the way.
Oh my God. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm grateful. I'm honored to participate and just love my city the best way I can. I think that we should all follow our heart and follow our gut. And we need to show up. We need to show up to the alderman meetings. We need to hold our elected officials accountable. Call Ken Tassi for MRC. Get involved. You matter. We all matter. And we can do better. And God bless our great city and all of our loved ones. And you know what? Just a random act of kindness, Yep.
That's it.
That's the most important thing.
Where's 30 minutes go?
And I know. Until next time, stay chill and just love one another.
And God bless you all.